So it had been 2 months since the plane crash, and every day I'd spend hours in my bed in a vegetative state, confused and worried. I was in Children's Hospital in Detroit, Michigan, which was the fourth hospital I'd been to. Detroit was the perfect place because not only did they have a good rehabilitation center, but my grandparents lived in the suburbs of Detroit, and every single day they would drive out to visit me in the hospital. While my dad and sister were still recovering at our home in Tulsa, Oklahoma. They'd talk to me, bring me coloring books, and eventually play board games with me. And every once in a while, they'd bring me a McDonald's burger and fries, which tasted so good at the time. When they were gone, I would worry and have dark thoughts about what had happened. Was God punishing me and my family for something I had done? Was our life too good? The fact that my mom and dad were successful attorneys, had multi-million-dollar law practices, had 2 planes, multiple luxury vehicles, and a nice house, was that too much? Was God trying to punish us because life was too good? I don't know. We went to church every Sunday, and my mom would always put money in the collection basket. How can my family go from having so much to losing everything so fast? There was no answer to my burning question of why did this have to happen? I don't know, but I miss my mom. The fact that I would never see her again made me cry every time I thought about it. All the things I wanted to ask her about life, all the moments I wanted to share with her, and all the times I wanted to make her proud of me. My mom was an incredible woman. Looking back, I don't know how she did all that she did. On top of working full-time as an attorney, she took care of me and my sister, attended our soccer, basketball, and baseball games, made us dinner every night, and made sure to tuck us in bed right after saying our prayers. I miss her smile that would always make me automatically smile back. I miss her warm hugs that made me feel that everything was okay. It was still hard to believe that I would never see her again. Deep down, I'd always hoped that once I got back home, I'd see her again and she'd give me a huge hug. I really missed home. I missed my 4th grade friends. I missed playing soccer and baseball and basketball. And I missed my dog. I knew I'd be in the hospital for a few more months, but I was determined to get out as soon as possible. All I wanted was for life to be normal again. Doctors weren't even sure I'd be able to walk or talk again after being what I'd been through. As the days, weeks, months passed by, I was making progress. I went from a wheelchair to a walker to a cane to finally being able to walk again on my own. I went from not being able to speak to finally being able to say my first word, hat. And as days, weeks, and months passed by, I made progress and I was finally able to regain my speaking abilities. The nurses said I was improving at an incredibly fast rate. And I think it was due to all the love and support I was getting from my grandparents, the hospital staff that kept encouraging me to do my best, and all the prayers from my friends and family. My 4th grade classmates even made a cute get well soon video that brought tears to my eyes, tears of joy. I was embarrassed because I knew I wouldn't fit in the way I used to with my friends. Even though I was excited, very excited to get back home. Well, after being in the inpatient rehabilitation for 2 months, it was finally time to get back home. And I was nervous I was definitely nervous, because how would my classmates treat me now? How would people look at me now that I have scars? Would they make fun of me because I was in a plane crash or in the hospital for so long? I had all these fears, but all I wanted was to be normal and fit in.